So it is September 1st,
Yes.
Saturday. You're heading home tonight after a long stint here in California that I hope was pretty fun.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, I've seen all of the world in one
I
place.
saw a lot more of the state than I have ever, Yeah. And Las Vegas and Kings Canyon,
Sequoia Park,
Yosemite. Death Valley.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Went to San Diego, so did the whole Big Sur trip down south.
Stayed in some sleazy hotels in the middle of Lost Hills and which is
Bakersfield and Fresno and
yeah.
There was only one that I was kind of like, this place is a little intimidating.
A little sketchy.
Outside. Yeah, there were some weirdos outside. They were like, okay, it's good. It's just one night.
Yeah.
You gotta sleep somewhere.
Yeah. Cars are good for that sometimes, though, too.
Okay.
But that's even scarier, depending on where you are.
It could be, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I want to talk first about the Samaya camp. Because we didn't really get a chance to talk much about that. We took off the next day and things like that. And so that was back in the early second week of July, I think 13th or something like that. And we had a few students there and a small little group, and it was. What did you think about how the whole thing went there?
In my opinion, it couldn't have been better. It was perfect. The location was perfect. The little group was perfect. The weather was perfect.
Yeah, we can't expect that again next year. We totally lucked out with sun.
Absolutely.
Sun in Holland, right?
The food was great.
Yeah.
We were great.
Yeah. I think everybody had a really good time.
Yeah, it was really nice to have so much time for everyone.
Yeah.
With a bigger group, that's just a lot harder.
Yeah.
To do so.
Yeah.
We tried to, don't get me wrong, but now we could really pay attention to everyone.
And I think that could happen even if we had 10 or 15 people.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Easily. I think, more than 15 is probably not
that would
really,
get a lot. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But because we really only had one night of open mic there, because we just had 2 nights, and the first night we just kind of sat around in a circle and got to know everybody.
Yeah.
And it
what did you call it? Guitar therapy or something?
Oh, maybe something like that.
Therapy session, as in
it was a group
introducing yourself and
playing a little bit. And a lot of them already knew each other. Our two Scottish guys had already been hanging out, and Tom and Eric. And then the other new guys it was everybody became buddies pretty fast. Yeah. That was
great. And Willem showed up. That was fantastic.
Nice to meet Willem after 10 years of his being quite a contributor to.
Yeah, Mr. Postman.
Yeah.
I call him that for a reason.
Yeah.
He still is, I think.
Way
he still
over
has the most
right?
posts on the forums.
Yeah. So, anyway, so I hope we can do that again next year.
What do you think?
I thought it was great. Except for the plane ride over there. But that's just small.
Yeah, I know.
Sacrifices must be made. But no, so I thought it was really fun. And even at the California camp, what I really like to do is spend individual time with people rather than doing classes and workshops and stuff. Yeah. Although we did some of those in the beginning, we have plenty of other people doing great things there. The one day we spent a lot of time. Everybody's just kind of like out in the backyard, practicing getting stuff ready. And so I sort of went around and helped. To see what needed to be done, and so I really felt everybody did get a lot of individual attention, and we had a nice open mic with our yoga friends showing up, and we
had an audience. That was nice too.
So that turned out to be really good. So I think next year I'd try to probably do one more night is the thing, so the idea would be started on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Run from
if there
Thursday
are more
to
people,
Sunday.
like at least 10 or so, then 2 nights would be great.
Yeah.
Free if you count the first one too.
Yeah. So that was anyway. That was really fun.
Yeah.
So glad we could swing that, and then we just finished the California one. Well, now about a week and a half ago or something like that.
Yeah, already.
It was a while. Think about it. But and everybody kind of had to go off and do other things till now, and I think it was really nice to have Max show up this time. It sort of reminded me of the first year that Jim Bruno showed up and couldn't stay too long, but he was, and then he found a way to make it full time after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was.
Yeah, Max was a great addition.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got quite a varied group of instructors now, if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's pretty much nothing we couldn't cover with this group.
Yeah. And,
so that's pretty... and who all work together really well. That's nice too. You know.
Yeah.
And there's even Jim, the vocal instructor. Well, he's also a musician, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great.
So yeah, it was fun having him play bass and doing his whole little. So each night at the open mics, we kind of started with a teacher playing for 15 minutes or something, and the last night was Jim firing up his karaoke or his whole band.
Yeah.
And stuff. So that was pretty neat. And I thought everybody at the. Everybody playing has just come a long way in many years. The first night, whatever night that was, it was Friday, I guess.
Yes.
The first night, I remember just being dazzled by everybody's performances. You know.
Yeah, it's nice to see now that people enjoy. You know, it always remains a little nerve-wracking for most, but no one is really dying anymore on stage.
Yeah. Well, I think
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Just enjoying it more and. Yeah.
I think next year I want to have people not feel like they have to get up every night, like have to have like four different things ready. You know, 2 would be enough. And we might only even have time for that. Try to keep them a little shorter because Lisa pointed out one thing. The one night she didn't play, she was able to enjoy everybody else's performances more.
Yeah.
You know, and not be stressed out about hers coming up. So I think that's one thing I might like to mention to people is you don't actually have to play every night.
Yeah.
You know, you could take a night off, and a few people barely played at all. You know, there were so.
And that's cool too.
Yeah.
You know.
So, but I think they enjoyed the songwriting thing and the performance workshop. I think is always one of the best things that we do, which we usually do the first afternoon, so people get get critiqued on their stage presence and stuff and. You know, that was a great thing that Dave started the very first time he was here.
Yeah.
You know, after seeing one open mic, he said, tomorrow we got to do this. And we changed the schedule and said, that's it, you know, we'll, or we squeeze that in. And I think that's a kind of
absolutely.
A good standard now.
I mean, people in general do like performing, sharing what they're up to. And if you also know a little bit more in how to do so instead of just, I don't know what. Yeah. It's great.
Yeah. Everybody just seems more comfortable on stage now though too. They get up there, they tell stories, they talk, and
most people do talk before they, and that's a good sign.
That makes a big difference. Yeah.
Introduce themselves or tell what the song is about or anything. Yeah. And that's really cool.
Yeah. So, anyway, we'll see what shakes out for the next time around. We're still working on plans and dates and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
for next year.
Yeah. You want to play something though? Play anything you want, and I'll try to play along. You don't even have to sing anything if you don't want.
On the spot because I don't really know what to play. I haven't played for days because I've been road tripping.
I know you've been running around and.
I've been running around. Yeah. Okay, let me just play a little. Let you do the work.
words now?
Make up some words?
Sure, finish writing this song.
What would I want to talk about in this song? Probably about my trip.
Okay.
I just wanted to take a breath and...
That's how you write songs, though. You know?
That's how you write songs.
You just start making up a progression.
Yeah.
And then you start coming up with a melody. You could just be humming something right now.
Maybe I'll keep this one.
Then you try to do it, and you get the melody in your head. If you just do that a couple times to get it kind of, you know.
Sounds very nice. Switch to A minor.
Now we got a second melody, and if we went back to this, a little different that time, but
Sure.
so we should let people now just make up words to that, you know, and it could be, you know,
Very
yes,
nice.
I took a trip to Death Valley and survived it. Anyway. Okay, that's how you make up words, though, too. You just start spitting out stuff that might seem stupid.
Yeah.
Or doesn't, you know, that you have no plan on.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you, then something will stick.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and
At
so,
one point,
and you think, oh, this is going to be a song about, you know, the baseball game I watched last night, or something, you know, or something about the trip, or something about, you know, some philosophical thing that is bothering you. You know, you can always, and even now is when you could go into politics or religion or, you know, controversial things that we try to keep banned at camp, you know, and a few people crossed that line a few times, so had to get some wrist slaps.
Not
but
us.
Never mind, right? Not us. So.
No, I have to say that because I actually attended Dave's songwriting classes both times.
He did too.
Kind of to assist him, you know, play the guitar when he was talking or something like that, or just, you know, to participate. I thought it was inspiring. Yeah.
Good. Well, we've had this conversation for a couple of years, and you always expressed zero interest.
Yeah, because I actually am not really interested in it. I think, because otherwise I would do it. I was many years ago. I don't know why in that time. I wrote quite a few songs in that time. So it's not like I haven't done it at all or wouldn't have a clue in how to approach it.
Yeah.
But I never had the love for it again for whatever reason. So I do like to very much work on other people's stuff.
Sure.
You know, they come up with a progression, and then I want to add whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, vocals, bass, drums. I can hear it all, or you know, to complete this.
To arrange it, kind of.
Yeah. Just someone come up with a progression, and I can work with that.
Right.
However, so seeing him and explaining things, and we were working on a couple of songs there. It was kind of like, yeah, I should indeed just who knows?
Do a little, yeah.
Who knows? Next year I'll just probably I won't say it. I'll just play a song.
Yeah, okay.
And then see what happens.
Don't announce it. don't let anybody know who it's by, because they might say, "Oh, what a terrible song! Where'd you get that? What are you thinking?" You know, says, "Oh, you know, some unknown songwriter wrote that."
Very obscure.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay, well, we probably ought to sign off, I think, and we'll see where things go.
So the point also, of course, of this basically recap of camp is, of course, to attract everyone who is interested.
Think about joining us next year. Every year we end up with a few new people who fit right in and
exactly.
love, and
that's never the problem for new people to fit in and to feel at home right there and to be comfortable and all that. So that really shouldn't stop anyone from coming or thinking you're not good enough. That's really the least applicable. That's why you should come.
Yeah.
Because now you will have personal attention of every teacher.
Yeah.
Or at least you could have.
Yeah, a couple people come up to me and say, God, I learned more this week than I did in the last 2 years, or whatever, or progressed more. Maybe didn't learn more, but felt like it was a good thing. So but I can also understand sometimes where people, like some that we haven't seen in a few years have been, having trouble playing guitar or getting guitar time. And then they think, it's maybe not worth it for me to, but on the other hand, hopefully that could be inspirational to make more time. Yeah. But I know as people get into various stages of their lives with kids at a certain age or work happening and stuff like that, it sometimes guitar has to take a back seat.
A little bit of a back seat, true.
So, anyway. So, you guys know who I'm talking about out there, right? We hope to see you back next year.
We miss all of you. Absolutely.
Okay, well, thanks for hanging out for a little bit of time today. Wish you happy travels tonight home on a long set of flights all night. But
I can't complain though. I've had the time. I've had a blast being here.
Yeah.
And
are you getting back to lessons on Monday?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
it's just.
And you're not really getting there till late Sunday.
No, which is a good thing because I get home. I try to go to bed and
think you can get up in the morning and.
No, sure.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
All right. Thanks, Vanessa.
You too.